Alright, so Enra, Shatta Wale and the manager Sammy Flex be making a series of posts. Actually, we said they are not going to perform at Uniland Festival. Now, we all saw an apology from Uniland for to Shatta Wale. Now, sir, not just say apology na Uniland for the buy and your muyem. A brand TB say, or one of the organizers of Uniland Festival and say Shatta Wale and then a boys, no, a year Shatta Kumoji. Shatta Wale's personal bodyguard. Omo threaten no. Omo jina no kon so and omo share ne say ontro apology no. Abrante ni din the Rich Focus. Rich Focus one of the organizers of Uniland Festival. Rich Focus say adia Shatta Wale di aye no no. Enya asem ketwa. Ase Shatta Wale demanded 100,000 Ghana cedis for his performance. He gave him part payment of 50,000 and okache ne say omra emme perform no ria na odi the remaining 50,000 ababeka ho na sa communication no and a misunderstanding eba mu ayema Shatta esuma no boys mo be attack no abrante no acheche ne nsemu in an interview na mempese mekasa bebre yentie interview no na yenhwe although say we one side of the story but then looking at how abrante ne share the story no say no credit na just say abrante no so we dey mia.
Now I have one of the organizers on the space, yes, on the Twitter space, where it be like them beat them send boys make them go beat them and things. So a whole lot of things they happen. Apparently them pay money and things. We yawa campai. So ladies and gentlemen, I have Rich Focus here with me. You go do the introduction, then you go make her know what really happened on the day of the event, why Uniland, plenty things can happen. Also, if Papi Kojo ni Kuno Omaman a year, Akubam Amane the Asraswa, because as they stand now, the way them treat Papi for the stage, then it be some way. But people they talk say justice for everyone else, so we go take fast up. Rich Focus, welcome.
Thank you, Sheldon. Greetings to everybody.
You did fine. I hear say them same boys big then come beat you and things. What happened?
That's very true. So,
They beat
I
you.
mean, we've been working. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I don't deny that.
Okay.
So this project is a campus, based project, more like a
Mm.
youthful concept that we crafted.
Mm.
So we started this project months way back. I know some of you have been seeing it going on.
Mm.
This is not the first time that Shatta Wale didn't show up. This is the second time. The first time we did a booking for him
Please, you
at
go
the
feel raise your
festival.
voice more. You go feel raise. I don't say you did in pain.
Yeah, sorry. So this is not the first time he didn't show up. This is the second time. So this the first time we did a booking for him in Koforidua. He
Okay.
came last minute asking for so many, demands, number of cars, rooms. I mean, it was crazy. And university doesn't have like huge budgets like that.
Mm.
So after paying the performance fee, getting his money, he came back with so many demands that we couldn't, which wasn't part of the agreement.
Okay.
So to be honest, like we had series of meetings on who we should use as our headline for the December. But it means that we were checking through some reasons. Some of the people were really looking at using, were very occupied, so we couldn't get him unless going back to him again. So long story set short was we started conversation with him on the December event, our last event, and then we had a conversation with the manager, Sami
Sammy
Barflex.
Barflex. Okay.
Yes. So Sami Barflex said that he was going to charge us 100,000 Ghana cedis,
So I
which
did come, but yeah, let us establish the fact. So you people contacted Shatta Wale through Sammy Barflex for Uniland this
yes,
December, and he said he was
yes,
going to charge 100,000 Ghana cedis for the
yes,
performance.
for the performance.
Okay.
And then, as part of the performance charge, that 100,000 Ghana cedis, we had payment terms. As is usual with all promoters, if they understand this, I mean, we can have a round figure, but mode of payment is stated. So, as mode of the payment on the contract, we were supposed to make 50%, deposit, and then The next 50 will come 15 days after the event.
So
Which,
the contractual agreement was that you guys should make 50% of the 100,000 Ghana cedis payment.
yes,
And after that, 15 days to the event, you people will make payment for the rest.
yes,
So
for
was
the
the
rest.
50% paid to him
Yes, was paid to Sami Banflex in cash.
in cash?
Yes, in cash, 50,000 Ghana cedis in
So
cash.
Sammy
And
Banflex took the
then,
50,000.
yes, took the 50,000 cedis, signed the contract, and then witnessed it with one of his guys. I think it's called Roland.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I've been getting a lot of calls.
Okay, all right. Catch from someone from later. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
so I'm back. So signed the contract,
Oh,
signed the
yeah.
contract, and then he shared the marketing materials in on the contract and all of that for promo.
Okay.
You understand? So I think that seals the thing. We have an agreement, and then we are just following. We did a lot of campaigns. Some of you have been saying it. We did, billboards all over. We've been pushing on social media and all of that. So I think yesterday in the morning, and then I had a call about the show from Sammy. So I was thinking that he was going to talk about sound check, maybe when he can work in the ground. Normally, it was supposed to even come earlier because setup started like 3 days ago, on the grounds. Right after the Kim Promise event, we started our setup because we're using the same logistics company. So I think on the show, on the day, he called that he wants to do sound check. After the conversation, he added that when is he getting his part payment?
Okay.
I was a bit surprised because on the contract it says different. So why are you then asking me? So I told him that
So
he
maybe
needs to
I
calm
think
down.
so on the contract which stipulated say 15 days before the event or to the event, if for give him the rest, the 15 days no reach with Sammy Ban, they ask you say where is the rest of the money?
No, let me correct. 15 days after the event.
15 days after the event. So the 50%
Yes,
is supposed to be paid to him before the event. Then after the event, 15 days later, you add the rest, which is the
yes.
50,000.
We had the reason why we did this was it's not like Kojo, it's not like we don't have the money to give him, because we had initially paid him for a performance and he didn't show up.
Oh, okay.
Are you getting where I'm coming from?
Okay.
And we had paid him 50,000 cedis before, which is different from this amount of money we are even paying.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't even tell you that, oh, we paid you before, so we are adding up. So just come and perform. We are
Okay.
saying because you didn't show up last time, we are scared.
Okay.
We don't want to
So you
have any
people put
problem. So
provisions in the contract say because I'm gonna be painting a boss watching the background. Okay, nice. Okay, no be
exactly.
say you people
So
no get the money where you don't want pay. You will pay the
we don't want to pay
100,000.
you. We can pay you the 100,000
Okay.
cedis. So when Sammy Brown was talking to me yesterday, I told him that Sammy, your money is in the account. I can give it to you today. Do you
Yeah.
understand? But truth is, it's weekends. And even if we are doing a bank transfer for you, safe, it will come on Tuesday, which is normal business thing everybody should understand. So he came with pressure.
Okay.
The pressure was in his brothers. It was crazy.
This is the
So I had to,
so this is the same Sammy that signed the contract say 15 days after the
yes,
event. You people forgive him the
yes,
money, but 15 days after the event,
yes.
no catch. He came asking you for the money.
Came asking for the
Wow.
money,
So,
forgetting that he had signed a contract that says 15 days after the
okay.
event.
All right.
Now making it look like we owe him and then we don't want to pay him, and probably we have breached contract.
Okay.
So, however, we have to save the show. That is the one thing about me. If you know me, I don't like so many excuses. I always want solutions to things, even if So I just told him that, what, how can we fix this? I can get you some of the money in cash, and then I can get you some to check, so you can cash it on Tuesday, because can't get all the money for you right now. The show has to come on regardless. We've gone through a whole bunch of problems with you, especially like Shatta Wale not showing up. The first one. So we don't want any form of it wasn't easy. I had to be calling around, my team calling around, rushing for money. And then I think in the afternoon before the evening, I got the 15,000 cedis and I signed a check of 35. So I presented the 15,000 CDs and a check of 35,000 CDs to Samiba that he should go cash the check on Tuesday and then get the performance done.
Okay,
He
so
said
after the
he
back
won't
and
take
forth,
the money
with Samiba, you raised the money for him to go and cash out.
to go and cash out.
Okay.
And he said he won't take the money, especially the check. He doesn't
You say
want
you
it.
so the check when you carry add the money, you say they like the check, they want physical cash.
They want physical cash. And we are about few hours to even starting the event. And there's a lot of things that happen. We need to be paying attention to brands, making sure sound is checked, everything is aligned before we can. So giving us that pressure at that time, it was very frustrating. There are a lot of things that we were supposed to be doing we couldn't do because of all those challenges that he plays us through. So fast forward, he came that he wouldn't take the money, and then he left. Started giving, instigating pressure. We get calls from Shatta Wale, a lot of threatening messages. So many things happened, yesterday. It wasn't good
Okay,
at
so
all. To be honest.
so it means say did Samiba bring back the cash to you plus the check or you carry go?
To be honest, I went with him together to the ATM to take the 15K.
Okay.
And then later came back to the event ground because I had my checkbook at the event ground. I had my checkbook. So I signed the check for him, the 35,000 CDs at the event ground
Okay.
for him to um to to make sure that the performance happened. Because I feel as a manager you should have control over your artist. You should be able to talk to him, and moreover, you sign the contract and you know what is involved.
Okay.
You can't come on the day of the event and ask me for money. Where am I going to get the money from?
Okay.
So,
So
long story short,
so
yeah.
the money there Sammy Flex carry go, but the check he don't cash out.
No, so when I gave him the thing, he took it. I thought we were done speaking because for me to give you 15 from the bank ATM, and then we drove to the event ground because he took the money.
Okay.
Now I went to sign the check and I brought it. He said no, the check he doesn't want it, and then now returned the entire money plus the check back to me
But then the
that he won't
the,
do
the
it.
first 50K there, you know come.
The first 50,000 they was paid long time
Okay,
ago.
so that one no come. So right now it be the 15K plus the check we carry give you.
Yes, plus the check that
Okay.
he sent
As
to
this
get
thing
back
they
to me. Yeah.
happen, then you people get in contact with Shatta himself.
Yes, so I have contact to Shatta Wale myself.
And what did he
To
say?
be honest. So I sent it to him. I sent him that um I mean, I know we are supposed to pay money after the event, but your people are giving me pressure. Today I can't do anything. It's Saturday. I can't do anything about it. I have 15,000 CDs cash and 35,000 CDs check that you can cash on Tuesday. So please take I was just talking to him. I told him to speak to his manager because the way you know they are acting is too much
Okay.
and we need to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if Shatta no listen to you on that.
at all, to be honest. Like he said I should his words were focus, make sure you pay Sammy Flex.
Okay.
And then later he came to text me that focus, have you paid Sammy Flex? And then later called Sammy to tell him that if I don't pay the money, he will make his boys come pick me up and deal with me.
If you don't
And
pick,
then he hung.
so Shatta said if you don't pay the money, he go make him boys come pick you up and deal with you.
Yes, and deal
Why?
with
I
me.
don't understand. I know the
And
bar.
I also didn't understand. I didn't even get a second to say a word. And then the call dropped.
So then,
I asked Sammy.
at what point the boys can pick you, go beat you?
So I think Sammy called me. I think his last call, he called me. And then around that time, I realized that he has brought a lot of boys around. So I told him to make us stand aside and talk. I told him that right now, I don't know what to do. I'm becoming very helpless and very disorganized because I thought we've had a conversation, So I told him that the best thing to do is to maybe we cancel the performance. You should just understand that we have lost. So you take the money. We won't follow up. We'll make sure we talk to the audience and we treat it as, because we don't know what to do. So that was the last conversation, to be honest, between man and God. I spoke with Sammy, telling him that he shouldn't worry. They should just keep the 50 initial payments you done, because we don't know if they give us pressure to go find 50 at where we are, about few hours to start a performance. I don't know what to do. So just keep the money.
Okay.
And leaving that conversation, going back to the backstage to ensure that the event is going, because now you need to go back count on whoever is next and what is going on. I realized the boys were following me, so I had to go talk to the police. I spoke to the Ghana police, the people we brought. That
The
I've
security.
noticed that the Shatta Wale people are trying to follow me around, because when I'm going, I see two people behind me. You know, when I pass here, they are. I don't know whether they were supposed to be my security guard or I don't understand. So the Ghana police people, you know, I think two of them started working with me to everywhere and I can't leave the event ground because I need to make sure things are, you know, done properly. Though my my safety was very, you know, important. But at the backstage, you know, coming back, I realized about 10 people, you know, some holding stuff. They came to pick me up, held my hand. I became very helpless. The Ghana police, like two guys who were even following me, I couldn't do anything.
So the
So they were
Ghana
just
police
telling me
at
to
that point,
come.
then be powerless. They know if you do anything at that point.
They couldn't do anything at that point. They came, picked me, dragged me down, like about 3 minutes walk or four, down to where we our main entrances, and then they put me in the car. And I tell you, in the car, it wasn't a good thing. It
So
wasn't a good
them
thing.
beat you nah, bro. But wait. So after the beating and things, have you reported the case to police?
To be honest, they sent me to the police station. You know,
Shatter and people sent you to the police station.
yeah, they sent me to the police station, which I mean, at that time, whatever they've done to me, they've done to me already. So they
No,
sent
but
me to the police station.
remember. So why did they send you to the police station? I don't get it. For what?
Yeah, so they said I'm owing them and I'm a thief because I have a
What
contract.
the hell is happening?
Because yeah, it's very, you know, I mean, confusing. This whole thing, I myself, I really can't fathom this because they picked me up, dealt with me in the car, hit me, and did a video of me to say, I mean, they put camera on you and lights on you and ask you, did we beat you? And they say they expect you to say no. So I had to just, you know, conform for my safety. So I'll say no. Did I take your money? And I'll just say no because I don't want, you know, any more torture. I get where I'm coming from.
Okay.
So we did that, and then peacefully I headed on to the police station. We got to the police station, and I think around that time they had sent someone, you know, but thankfully the person came, and then the person also known me for a while. Like, it was somebody I had known for a couple of time, like for some years. So when the person saw me, the person said, "No, they don't believe, you know, I would, I would really do anything about what they are saying, or what they are saying is true." So he wants to fix it. So that was how come we were able to even come into a little consensus. And even at the police station, around that time, I didn't have access to the 15,000 CDs again, or the cash I had earlier signed. You know, so this
So
person who came from Shatta Wale's end came, he, he was going to pay Shatta Wale for the performance, which implies that he's going to give me the money, the 50,000 CDs that is remaining on the contract,
okay.
to Shatta Wale. Then he goes back to perform. You know, because I had done something for him in some previous years, that he wants to run me this favor back because of what I have done to him personally. Like I mean what I have done because of our relationship or all of that. So he came. I didn't see the money he said he wants to give, but he made us do I said MOU undertaking that he is borrowing
Okay.
me 50,000
50,000.
CDs.
Okay.
Yes, and then I will give him the check of the 50. I'll give him a check of the 50,000 CDs, and on Tuesday he will go cash the money, and then I will pay Shatta Wale right now so that we can go talk to Shatta Wale and then go in. So they place Shatta on call, and then this man told Shatta that I'm a very good person. You know, he didn't know I was the one they had picked up. So he can't watch me go through any form of torture or any plan that they have to do to me. But he is standing in to pay the money himself because of what I've done for him. That was his words. So we started telling him what I've done and all of that. That's not, something we can talk about, but he was saying good stuff about me. So he was going to pay the money to Shatta Wale himself and then make sure he performs. So I was thinking that the money will come to me so that I pay Shatta Wale or we're going to see him. Now Shatta says we should make a post, of
You should
we
make a post.
apologizing, yes, of we apologizing to him, his Shatta Movement Empire. So that's
Okay,
how
so
come.
this was when the Uniland, dear
Yes,
Shatta Wale, we sincerely apologize. So you
yes.
actually posted this under duress.
Under duress, and they compared us because around that time it's more like if you don't do that, one, the artist says he's not going to come out to perform, and secondly, you don't even know whether they are going to leave you, and this their request, they are all on you to do that. So I had to get my team, like to get as member of the team to the guy who handles the social media to do that post. So it was later when I got released and all that, and then the team took it down.
They took it down. So after they start, but wait, as them beat you, then you hurt some. I mean, I don't know what happened to you. You hurt or some of your body or some part of your body. They go inside or what?
My head, when I
Your
checked
head.
part of my head, yes, because it was two guys. One I think is very popular, the Kumoji one. I don't know.
Shatta Kumoji.
Yes, one it was very
Oh,
popular, and then another one, who was on my right hand side. And then there was this Aswago guy who did so well. He didn't touch me. I mean, I could see from his facial expression, he wasn't, in support of what was happening. The
okay.
Aswago security guy, he was also in the car. So I was stuck in the middle, very helpless, and I was just being hit like that till we
Yeah,
got to
but
the
did you
police.
report? I mean, so you were assaulted. Did you report it to police? I mean, they took you
Um,
to police for whatever reason, but you
at,
were them beat you report.
at that point, I feel it was a civil issue. So I really wanted to hear from my lawyer first, and then we can pick it up. So it was today I got in touch with him, and then we put in together, measures to see how we can fix all of that.
Yeah, but so have you spoken to Sammy Flex after the whole thing or still nothing?
I haven't spoken to him. I think when I joined the call, I just saw a message and a voice note which I haven't listened to yet from him.
Oh,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I think he
So right
sent
now,
me a
what?
screenshot of a
Okay,
post. Yeah.
okay. So right now, what do they want make them do? Make them do Shatta. What do you want make them do? I know they bad, but what do you want make them do?
We haven't breached any contract.
Okay.
That's his first thing. We
Mm.
haven't breached any contract, and for him to, come online to tarnish our image, and also for them to make it look like we are a pro organization or whatever message it was, all of that is false. So we are going to address that, and also, do the right thing by also making him pay for all the damages it also caused us. I know it's very big for us to do that, but we will do it. It's something that
Okay.
we